What up? It's your girl KP, the sports chick. So last night, or Thursday night I should say, the Broncos and the Carolina Panthers kicked off the regular season in the NFL. So the final score was 21-20. Denver won with Trevor Siemian as the quarterback, and he was all over the place. Cam Newton was good in the first half, bad in the second half, or he was good in the first half and lethargic in the second half. I really want to talk about Cam Newton's situation because apparently we don't believe in concussion protocol when it comes to bigger men in the NFL. Because if Cam Newton was Tom Brady or, Phillip Rivers or anybody other than Cam Newton or Andrew Luck, he would have gotten some kind of call. He got a good 4 hard hits against him Thursday night. And it was not until the last hit where he was taken out, and they asked him a couple questions, but there was no concussion protocol done from the first hit. There was no calls, and it makes me wonder, just because you're a big man, does that mean that you can take the hit better? Just because you're a big dude, you're still getting hit in the neck, in the head. That has nothing to do with the rest of your body. Big people are not allergic to or incapable of getting concussions. So it's a serious problem. The CTE is real, and it's scary. Just the deterioration that's involved when you have CTE is huge. I mean, concussions, losing your memory. You have to keep in mind, these players are playing for only a portion of their lives. It's not, if you're an elite quarterback like Peyton Manning or, Troy Aikman, Brett Favre, Tom Brady. These quarterbacks are the exception to the rule, but for 90% of the NFL, the shelf life is a good 5 years to 7. And for running backs, it's even less, maybe 5 years, that you're in the rise and fall, from the rookie to the prime to the fall or the retirement. So the shelf life is not long for these players, and they have to live the rest of their lives after football, no matter what it is that they do. There has to be zero tolerance for head shots like that, period. I don't care if you're Cam Newton. I don't care if you're 6'4", almost 300 pounds. It doesn't matter. If you're getting hit in the head, you're getting hit in the head. So they asked Cam Newton after the game how he felt about it. And of course he's going to give these PC answers because he doesn't want to get fined. And nobody likes the commissioner anyway. There's really nothing you can say. And with the commissioner of the league, common sense is no longer common. So, if he says something wrong, he's probably going to get in trouble for it. So he kept it PC, and he said it's not his job to comment on the refs. He happens to like that crew, but he knows it didn't feel good. He knows that they did do a little concussion protocol after the game. He said they asked him questions, but he really wasn't thinking about that because they lost. He doesn't like losing. That was his main concern. But with hits like those, and especially the last one, I would tend to think that those hit you later, not so much right away. So as of this recording, there is no follow-up concussion protocol. There are polarizing opinions on this situation. Some people say it's not a big deal, or if you're going to be running head first, scrambling or rushing for touchdowns or trying to get the touchdown, you should be able to take whatever comes your way. You're setting yourself up. And to be totally fair, Cam Newton does run in head first in a lot of situations. When most quarterbacks or all quarterbacks, the fundamentals are you slide when you fall. You don't want to get tackled if you can avoid it. But Cam Newton is an exception because he's bigger than most of the people on the field, and he tends to go in head first when he gets tackled or goes down. So in all fairness, yeah, he does run in the wrong way. But with that said, you can't take that opportunity and take advantage of it and just hit somebody in the neck. He hit this brother in the neck, and so nothing happened at the time, but I fully expect Now, like I said, common sense is no longer common, but I fully expect that, or at least my mind expects that there will be some type of consequence, a fine. I see that coming, hopefully by Saturday or Sunday, but that remains to be seen. I mean, we are talking about the NFL commissioner here. He doesn't always play fair, so we'll see what happens with that. I just think it's uncalled for just because he's a bigger dude. Andrew Luck is the same disrespect when it comes to those harder hits. He doesn't get those calls. So hopefully we take it more, we have to take it more seriously, because these guys have to survive. I mean, look at Junior Seau. He ended up with CTE, ended up committing suicide. I know that's not all the players in the league, but you're hearing more and more stories coming out about CTE, which is the result of numerous and too many concussions and head injuries, and we got to avoid that if at all possible. But and then Cecil Newton says that's Cam's dad, because Cam can't actually say what he wants to say. His dad said it for him, because we all know Cam wasn't feeling those hits. You know, he wanted to say what he really felt. But Cam's dad was pretty much saying, you know, if you're going to call those hits for Drew Brees, for Phillip Rivers, for, you know, all the other non-big quarterbacks out throughout the league, then you should be able to call it, or you should call it on Cam or somebody like Andrew Luck. And it's beginning to have me question the officiating in this league, and if it's based off of not favoritism, but how the shape of the quarterback is, or the feel of the game, not based off of the legitimate rules. So we need to get this together, and hopefully there's a fine, because if there isn't, there will be a whole new other post about that. But let me hear from you. You can always find me at my hub, kpthesportschick.com. There you'll find all my social links. You can leave comments on my videos, and you can find me on YouTube as well, where all my social links are as well: SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook, and the works. So check me out.